Great, just let the rain set in. Perfect. Perfect vibe for the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I was really excited for MONDSTADT, really, because just everything around it, right? The nostalgia factor. Everyone remembers and loves MONDSTADT, and the characters there we're all familiar with. Unfortunately, we still have the same old dilemma with the voice acting situation. I really try to not be so negative about the game all the time, but this has been going on for so incredibly long. Every time you think it's getting closer to being done, it just starts again. It's ridiculous to think how long this all has been going on. I know I can just play in a different language, but it doesn't feel comfortable to me. Here's what I decided to do the voices myself, because the English dub is just the way I'm used to playing. The sun started shining, so maybe that's a good idea. Alright, well, let's have a look at what this quest is all about. It is called Paralogism. Paralogism. I don't know how to pronounce it. Archon Quest Interlude Chapter Unlocked. Greatness created in the moment where miracles met life. Neither mundane knowledge nor earthly compassion could hope to reach that light. The arrogant slither forth from the darkness. Hypocrisy, draped in virtue and reason, their gnashing maws devour all. Brothers and mothers alike. If you want me to be real honest, I have no idea what was just said to me. So I'm extra excited to find out what this is all about. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna walk into MONDSTADT very casually. It's like the good old days, like the very first time. But now that thing right there is just hanging real close and real suspicious. I wonder if it's gonna get mentioned during this quest. Little sparkle on the apple. Oh, we could start with a classic, a MONDSTADT classic. Yo, don't mind me, buddy. Okay, classic entrance to MONDSTADT. I wonder if I press this button, what does it tell me? Crimes 1 and 2. Go to MONDSTADT. The Windbloom Festival should be a joyous affair, but not all is as it seems in MONDSTADT. Feels like that means a lot more. Oh, interesting. One of these things. Sorry, I get distracted. I love doing this for some reason. Return to special story mode. Yeah, dude, get me in. Oh, well, it actually is the song too, of course it is. Classic.
Oh, it's beautiful.
MONDSTADT does look nice like this, but it isn't the MONDSTADT. Honestly, the undecorated MONDSTADT kind of better.
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
You're right. You're right. A little nice little hand flick right there. Flick of the wrist. Rock. Oh.
Greetings, traveler.
Hey, Cat. So far, so good. So far, so good, guys.
Hey, Catherine. Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
Yes.
In general, yes. The people of MONDSTADT don't delegate their work to others this time of year.
Oh, there's a but.
But...
We've got a dilemma. Once more.
Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Stop. Bring back the cute music. Hello?
Take a look around, huh?
Yes. Hey, I see the girl. She doesn't say D-Luke. That's normal.
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
No, B.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Seems pretty normal.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down? Sorry, I'm just not in the mood.
Wow.
I should go.
Bro got stood up.
Whoa, something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn.
That is...
This is weird.
a classic. What a reference.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
There's no more love in
I
MONDSTADT.
just need
That's
some
what's
time to
happening.
myself. Besides, there's still something
Ooh.
I need to do.
B is a mole.
The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What did she do?
What is it? Is there
Why did you
something
cut her
wrong?
off?
Never mind.
No, she's not gonna
It's
say it.
nothing. Actually,
Oh,
Quinn,
no, Quinn.
I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Oh, it's rough, buddy.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore?
Oh,
I thought we were best friends.
rough.
See that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring and
He friend-zoned her.
And one of MONDSTADT's best love, friendship stories is already over.
Can't believe it. Maybe they're just working out the kinks. Great terminology. This is so intentional.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
No, and then we listened to Marjorie's shop.
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
What are you looking at now?
Oh, it's the honorary
Big
knight in
Miles.
Paimon.
Why are you sounding so sad about seeing us?
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right
There's a
lately.
curse.
I just can't focus.
There's a curse on MONDSTADT. An abyssal
I
curse.
started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
Okay.
You should
Not
see
healthy.
a doctor.
Yeah.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Maybe the doctor also an abyss mage. Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
Okay. How did that go?
Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
What did you see, Miles?
Sorry.
Miles?
This is for me to figure out.
Hate when people
It
do
is
that.
Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
I just witnessed this crazy thing. It was so crazy. Anyway, I can tell you. But it was so crazy, guys. I wasn't allowed to see it, but it was crazy. Anyway, I won't tell you because it's Windbloom. Bye. Why didn't we stop him? I want to know.
Is it something in the air, maybe?
They do say love is in the air, but love isn't in the air. Quinn got stood up. Donna doesn't love D-Luke anymore? No.
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Honorary Knight Kaya.
Where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Love is not in the air.
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke,
Ay,
right?
ay.
That's what I thought
All the
too.
classics are gone.
But she seems to have changed her mind.
No. There he is.
Is that?
Oh my god, you're actually kidding me. You're this for real?
Now that I look
No.
exactly my type.
No.
How come I never felt this way before?
No. Here we go. I'm flattered, Miss Donna, although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
Wow. I intend to, my dear. But first, a question. If you don't mind, why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master D-Luke was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about
Everyone knew about that.
Well,
The least sus
Master
one.
D-Luke came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Butterflies, okay, guys, keep in mind butterflies. It's something with
If I
butterflies.
had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
That would be an awful realization.
But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you.
This girl.
Can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
Also, they're trying to make it mad eerie because there's no music. I don't know. You know what? They're gonna play that like eerie piano song in a bit that goes bing bing. You know, like Lavender Town. I understand, and I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see some business, so I'll take my leave. Bye. Stood up again.
Here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
No. Wait, this is just all fake. These are all whopper flowers or something. Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Rednas, Paimon, how have you been? All good? How about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Favonius? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind? Well, we should move away from her place, maybe.
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
Bye, Cat.
So, you said you were looking for us.
And then we're still gonna talk here? Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in MONDSTADT, but let's discuss the finer details back at the headquarters. Okay, look at this. The Baby Boy, Interlude Chapter, Act 4. Paralogism. I don't know how to pronounce it still. I'm gonna ask paralogismo. Where's my music? Look, it's eerie. Look. We're locked to MONDSTADT. I can't open the map. I can't do anything. It's sus. Well, it's not sus. It's just because they didn't want to put this Windbloom thing in the actual map because there's no real Windbloom event. There's just the Archon quest, and we're being cheesed. I like it though. I love how it looks. I like the seasonal things. I tell you guys this every time. We're also obviously with a full MONDSTADT party. I got the whole squad here. I'ma guess Benti in the room over here. Enter the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Maybe the last time we'll talk to someone here before going to Not Krai. Although we'll probably chat with someone here. Like Jean's birthday mail. Eula! Hello.
Kaya.
Oh!
You found them.
Girl! That's exciting. Yep, I managed to track him down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
What's about to happen?
Whoa, headquarters are packed.
4 people. I mean, I guess relatively speaking, they are packed. But 4 people does not feel very packed. I mean, there was only 3 of them, now that I think about it. So not 4 people, 3 people.
Honorary Knight Paimon.
Note.
Oh, it's
Is
an
your name
honor to
Note?
meet you. I believe introductions are in order.
It's nice to meet you, Note. Do they write on you often? Allow me. You have Note, captain of the 2nd company, Scaron, captain of the 3rd company, Eula, captain of the 4th company, and me, of course, captain of the 9th company. The gang.
All captains?
The gang. We are getting ready for war.
That's right. Master Jean is
Skyron.
waiting
It's
for you
Skyron.
inside.
I don't know how to pronounce this, but
She'll
it's a
explain
sick
everything.
name. Master Jean. Knock knock, Master Jean. It's been so long, I can't wait. Jean. Just sitting there T-posing. Rednas, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There's tons of people outside. Yeah, that would have to be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in MONDSTADT. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knight of Favonius together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in MONDSTADT. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill where the wind can reach. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
I'm excited. Hold on, the group of people we saw in the corridor just now. There's someone missing. Where's Albedo?
Right. He's the captain of the investigation.
You must go to
team.
Dragonspine.
But we didn't see him out there.
A keen observation, Rednas. Thanks. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict. Trial against Captain Albedo!
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Oh my god, this is weird. Jean? It's time. Uh-oh. Understood. Rednas, Paimon, come with me. Bro, what is going on in MONDSTADT? Why is Albedo always mixed in with this sus stuff and he never is gonna hold a grudge either? Oh my god, what? Yo! This looks sick! Master D, Luke. Please sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm, no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. This is crazy! Is he gonna sit on that lone chair there? No way. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. That makes me worried. That is incredibly sus thing to say. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. What? This is weird! This is weird! Who this? With Grandmaster Varka away from MONDSTADT for the time being, I, Jean Gunhilder, will oversee today's proceedings. Look at this! Who's this? Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as an assessor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will assure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church.
Is it a catboy?
Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
I guess so. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. he looks so alien. No emotion, blank stare into it's so odd. Albedo, what did you do? Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains unclear whether the alleged victims of the citizens are the citizens of MONDSTADT. As such, this trial is not open to the public. The identities of the victims are still unknown? Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Dude, so what? Are we getting like a Fontaine type trial going on right now with like actual debates that we have to pick? Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Yo, what? Ew, what? You know, I've said this a million times that I feel like Genshin, everyone keeps saying it's such like an adult game. Usually this isn't like hidden in books far away, but this is now just in a main story quest sentence. Suspected murder and disposal of human remains. That's disgusting. Albedo, you didn't do this.
Murder?
No, I don't believe it. Okay, I mean, it's the Whopper Flower. He's back, bro. Oh, he has the star. Never mind, it's not the Whopper Flower. Guys, I take it back.
A witness stated that 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Ew. What? What? I can't wait to see after this. I'm gonna look at what happened during the live stream. There's a lot of people that knew what this was gonna be about. I obviously don't watch patch live streams, so now I want to know what they teased. That's nuts, though.
No. There's no way.
I also kind of refuse to believe it, but I have no real reason.
We now call that witness to the stand.
Oh.
Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Oh, but what B? So that's what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier.
Well,
Hello.
I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
Don't you feel weird standing next to a murderer like this, just like so close?
I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body.
But okay, well, I have two. That's crazy. I have two suspicions already. The first one is this was actually Whopper Flower Albedo that was doing this, and the second one can be he made like a homunculus or whatever it's called. Right? Was that the name of one? He just made like his own puppet.
Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it and then removed any traces on the ground.
That's how you make them grow, like a little plant.
Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination. But I was terrified, thinking he might kill me too.
Nah.
Luckily, he didn't see me.
So you see someone dragging around a supposed bag of remains, and you instantly think that he murdered it as well. Maybe he was just disposing it because Sucrose killed someone. And now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his last environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
Me, I can. No. Fuck. Bro, you were supposed to keep an eye on him.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
Oh no. She's got us down.
This isn't looking good.
Oh no, you're not a cat boy, it's just part of your hat. Although you kind of have cat-like eyes a little bit. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
That is impressively sus. In other words, you dug up the location Miss B described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw.
See, so it was a homunculus and they already started moving. They're alive.
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear.
That's
Also,
not an alibi,
didn't
or
you
that's not
see that
that's
speak
not
out would help
justification
protect
enough.
the people of MONDSTADT? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You just fear for your own life because you got caught. That's the only thing.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
That's okay. That doesn't prove anything.
The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
Yes. And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
She fears for her own life because what she thinks she saw. Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect MONDSTADT and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive. He's right. You got cooked.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated.
Hilarious.
Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
So, but this is like such it's such baloney that you use this as an excuse, though.
Nevertheless,
I know I'm biased,
I don't
but
intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone.
oh,
Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
really now?
Second charge?
What? Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Okay.
I now call the second witness to the stand.
Not Master D, Luke. Master D, Luke?
Wait, that's...
It's not Master D, Luke. No! Master D, Luke Ragnvindir. Master, don't do it, Master D, Luke. Please tell the court what you saw. But why? What? But she's citing... Oh, wait. Never mind. Sorry. Around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath the cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. You little spy. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
Well, I still find it weird that they know how to recognize body in bag. But maybe they just saw the whole corpse, I don't know. Too graphic to make cutscene out of? It would only inquire as to what Mr. Delik was doing in that area early in the morning. Not most opportune time for a stroll. Ooh, he's right. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. That's sus, D-Luke. I'm not gonna lie, Master D-Luke, that's kinda sus. You have very little detail on your face. Master D-Luke is a well-respected figure in MONDSTADT. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
A box without a top. And this is what looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question. If the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Master D-Luke. I believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
This is fair. This I cannot bring an argument against.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies.
Right.
The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Sure. So, that's your angle. Alchemy. He already knows his comeback. A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present. That's right, we were in the library together. Nice, Sucrose, saving the day, let's go.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
It's the Whopperflower dude, it's gotta be. Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
You're talking about Sucrose, bud. Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of
This
countless
girl-
MONDSTADT citizens.
How do you say it?
A
Like,
crime like
cuts
this
the air.
cannot go unpunished.
You're right. I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. The little side eye. Mr. Albedo, I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive or exactly what method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Thanks for the recap, bro.
Allow me to submit another piece of
More?
evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
No, you have to read the full thing. You can't just have a little bit of context. What is this letter? This is like, dude, this is a fatui letter right here. Oh no, that envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research.
Uh-oh.
In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Okay.
The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life.
Really?
To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Oh god. Putrefaction and refinement? Yeah, exactly my thought.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
Perhaps.
The letter
Hydro boy.
continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of MONDSTADT's main gate. The data is as expected.
Okay.
Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I think this is just a message to Gold, no? Do we know who this was to? Also, the shape on the floor, the little like cryo symbol, the little like snowflake, it just gives very snitch night. It gives very fatui. I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting and that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
I want to hear what albedo has to say about this.
No, it can't be true.
I have a thought. I can't believe it. I also struggle to believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence.
We get to
In order
investigate
protect
perhaps
all
during this whole
parties
quest.
involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence.
Uh-oh.
But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Right. Huh. Then we are in agreement. ... The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the courts find the defendant guilty. Oh no. No! The people in attendance appear to be shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Is this really, this is like the white screen on black background, but they changed it to having two faces. And you know what? It makes a world of difference. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict have time to submit an objection on appeal, but most appear hopeless at this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you have a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of MONDSTADT have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that?
This has to be about...
Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
About homunculus, no? Albedo told me a secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following Reindatier's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn for the worse. Hey, Rosa.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
She'd been here the whole time. She was right behind us, dude. I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. For us? Yeah, you're needed at Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there. Albedo?
Who is he?
Who is he? You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. Mika Schmidt. Bro, that is crazy. I mean, it's not really that crazy. I already figured this. Oh, this is fun. Yes. Okay, hopefully this is like actual giga old stuff. Current story seems to relate to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review? Yes. Maybe it's Benti as well. Here we go. It's the clone story, bro. Oh, the Albedo event. What a classic. What an absolute classic. Shadow amidst snowstorms review. You and Paimon went to Dragonspine to ask Albedo, who was conducting research there, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events. Strange, soft noises echoing through the mountains that could not be traced. the ransacking and theft of alchemical notes at the campsite, albedo disappearing after a chat outside a cave but having no memory of the incident. At the same time, Eula encountered albedo elsewhere on the mountain, attempting to lead a child away, and he attacked Eula upon being discovered. You were able to confirm the presence of a mysterious figure impersonating albedo. A running battle ensued, ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, albedo eliminated the giant mutant wildflower posing as him. Yet, there were more than 2 people wearing that face on the mountain. More than 2! There was even more! I don't remember that.
I'll play you another
I don't
tune,
want a
but it'll
tune!
help.
This looks sick. A waypoint all the way up there. Look at this! Okay, well, it's gonna be a long travel. Unless there's no teleport. It is gonna be a long travel. Oh! Dude, this is what's so nice about them though. They intentionally put a little air column next to the closest teleport, and then even a couple of these dudes. So I mean, technically albedo shouldn't be able to make it here, so it is Benti. Yep, yeah, fair enough. Hey, Benti. Oh, Benti, I need to climb rocks still. You must mention that. What? I've been lied to. I was told you would be here, Benti. Ah, Rednas, Paimon. I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
Are you gonna mention Celestia, Venti? That's like right above your head, bro.
No, I did.
Oh, wow, you scared the crap out of me. I heard a voice, I was like, who could technically be voiced here? Dahlia, okay.
Whoa,
So you're on our side
where
then.
did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Yeah, I'm also not very good at it, but I just saw it, Dahlia.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia,
Dahlia.
Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados.
Oh, he knows as
Not
well.
gonna forget next time, right?
You called us here so we could meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary
Yeah,
honorary knight.
I mean,
you
you
seem
know.
to have a lot of thoughts on your mind,
You know.
so I thought we should have a chat.
You're right.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of
This
Mondstadt
dude.
are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
That's kind of interesting. All right.
Wait then, you know about...
Yes. Do you guys are only surprised about this now? He said it already.
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
That's pretty sick. I like that someone else knows. I love these little flowers. I must save this. It's beautiful. Don't worry. Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their woe in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming
That's
when we
cute.
first met. But back to the matter at hand.
What do you
believe
mean?
You
Now I
two
need the
already
backstory.
know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So,
They
you
also
know
know.
too, Venti?
Interesting.
That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Yeah, it's really not that shocking, but it is interesting. Well, I knew from the moment Reindotir and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kaideprinz, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on.
This is the conclusion you're pulling?
That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Well, I would say that he was trying to synthetically make people, but he sucked, and he only made parts. Or maybe he had leftovers from... I guess it's weird because I wouldn't say he murdered anything, but he probably had remains and cooked with them, which is also weird and probably illegal, so... But that's more what I would think.
Albedo has
You
told
can
us
see
before
Fontaine in the
that
back there,
humans
I think.
often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
Right.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend. What do you know about the situation, Venti? Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
Dude, you won't believe it, but the girl doesn't have a crush on Diluc anymore. You share your observations with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
That's crazy, isn't it? Oh, Master Diluc. Oh, okay. When no love remains for the songs to tell. This is how the voice would actually go. The world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is sad fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Didn't you hear it? The hero that could set us all free. I'm pretty sure it's straightforward by Mita. Oh, just making a comment. There's always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the 7 know better than to tamper with fate. Oh, what? If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in this time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of MONDSTADT could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
He's always dramatic. Why are you shocked? Well, even if albedo wasn't the center of this case, protecting MONDSTADT is a part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold! Hey! Look at this! It's the communication orb for the first Golden Apple Archipelago! Wow. They're really bringing out the nostalgia card for this one. Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
So, Alice gonna be involved? We can chat to Alice or just with each other. We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help of a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. That's so cool. We'll do our best to uncover the truth. We will. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side. Dude. Dude, what a quest already. Return to the headquarters. Nuh-uh.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
If you have so much trust from the one and only Bentmeister, yeah. Indeed, your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air. Warm and familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
You're building up something crazy. Barbados? Serious? You give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal Archon.
They're cute. Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. Perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month.
Wow.
His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Uh-huh. Oh, you know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
I like these two. They have good chemistry. I also like this place a lot. This might be the best place for an intro on Earth. Okay. This is a banger so far. Let's go back to MONDSTADT. In moments like these, I always want to run around and see if there's like some dude eavesdropping or something like that, you know? But I'm sure like I'm just completely nuts and it's not worth it the time. But then again, during some quests you can walk around and get like exclusive loot. Like I got some cookies during one quest that were just hidden on a table. Well, they weren't really hidden, but they were just like a reward, I guess, for walking around a bit more. I wonder if these guys, do you guys have anything special to say? Welcome! What's going on, dude? Alright, well, never mind. There's nothing special. Hello? 2 meters higher. What? What have I done wrong? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Sure. What? Yeah. Okay. Just this is sus, no? Maybe this is canon that we have to go through this stuff. I know y'all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe albedo would do something like that.
I'm with Skyron.
Using living people as alchemical test subjects?
Such a sick name.
It's like something out of a novel.
I know, right?
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial.
So happy you're here,
but I've
Eula.
worked with albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Goddamn team. Wait, look at this map. Do you think, is there anything here that isn't on? No, this is all old, actually. This looks sick. I've never seen this map before. Has it always been there? What is this little dots? Suspicious. Very suspicious. This version of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone, but Varka once said albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. There are, friends. Let's see what albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Hey, I know you need a moment, but the whole squad's here now. Let's go. Rednas, Paimon, perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. Like Jean said, after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me, but I need you to start investigating the case. Investigating the case? Yes, it's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? You sure? We're just adventurers after all. I mean, no. No, we'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help his case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you with this, but albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood. I'll look into the case on my own. Let me go to Inazuma real quick. Get the the inspectors from there. They always do a decent job. And then we get to the bottom of this, Rednas. You've never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
We must kill him. Then, you will have done MONDSTADT a great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around albedo's office in the 2nd floor. I'm counting on you. This is exciting! Yes! I want to see what it's like as well. Master Jean? Wait! Do we get to go upstairs? Wait, I know this might sound stupid that I'm so excited about this, but the amount of times I've tried to walk up the stairs in the HQ and it's just been blocked, this is nuts if real. Thank you for agreeing to investigate. We're counting on you. That was it? That's it, Jean? Jean, I'm looking out the window. This does not look like where you live. Okay, I guess we're really high up somehow. Open the door. No way. Do we get to go? No, we don't. No way, we don't. I don't think. We do? Yo, we're going up the stairs. Now that I think about it, I've been up the stairs before. Up these stairs. No! This is the dream I've tried so many times, guys. I've definitely remembered going up here. I think it was like, you can tech up here somehow. I don't remember if it's the stairs or not, but I've definitely messed around. God, I wish to go up there someday. Hello, Y. How's it going, buddy?
Captain Kaya, surely I can't just...
Well, surely you can. These two are here on Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
That was it? That's all it took? No proof needed. Oh, it's just very clean.
So
there's a scale.
This is albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
It looks very normal, very, you know, yeah, neat. Alright, I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you two to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
Good luck, Kaya. Take care, buddy. There's a book. It's already, this is probably our main sauce of data. I want to look around real quick. The flower, a classic. What is the golden rose? Wasn't that like the whole thing? Yes, I see 2 blue vials, lighter blue. And he stole all this from the potion event. I made all of these, but they're just drinks. Make it to the top. Can't take a picture in current state. I want to take a picture. I want to know if we can ever come back here. In case we can't, I will hide myself and I will keep this moment to cherish forever. Inside albedo's office, woo. Look at this little thing. A little teapot. Alice in there. Hello. The Hexen Circle, and he's hiding these bottles. I don't know why. I just love looking around in these places. Here we go. Let's look in his diary.
Alright, let's
The most private thing ever. It is an investigation thing. Investigate the book. There's a stack of books on the desk, mostly relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have an S-shaped or triangular symbol drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear, okay?
Wow.
I wonder if that text is like
so
fixable.
Fancy. Albedo must have
translate it.
gone to great lengths to get them.
Because I know people have been translating stuff, and I don't know if that's like translatable text on the book. Investigate underneath the book. Wait, there's arrows on the sides as well. Yo! Yo! Research notes. Albedo's notes lie on the table. They resemble the ones you've seen before, but the contents are different on this one. A little weird eye. Is that the eye that we saw earlier in another Archon quest? As always, the penmanship is impeccable. Careful and neat with a certain elegance in its uniformity, much like the man himself. One of the notes reads, putrefaction should be regarded as a counter-simulation to the process of life, like a highly efficient and destructive spell of rot. Upon use, the target will decay within an extreme short period of time, turning into dust that is nearly invisible to the naked eye before dissipating into thin air. Wow. Really? The test tubes. This looks sick. There's a test tube on the shelf with some black powder residue at the bottom. Next to it lies a neatly written note. Chalk is the next stage after soil, but the current available materials are still insufficient to construct a stable structure. Whoa, who turned off the lights? Albedo caught me. Chalk is the next stage after soil. So I assume chalk, I think what they were saying a long time ago, but it's been forever. Chalk is like a white slate, like a blank slate, right? So it's like, I guess, a vessel, but a neatly shaped one. And soil might be the stage before it, which is what they're kind of saying. Yeah, they're literally saying that. Of like, you have to shape this into the empty vessel body, I guess. Current available materials are still insufficient to construct a stable structure.
No idea what that means.
I think I do.
Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or too hard for anyone outside this line of work.
I mean, if you paid attention when we were in Dragonspine, I'm pretty sure it's straightforward. Investigate the lock box on the desk. This is the same thing things were buried in. A lockbox sits on the desk. The latch bears signs of wear, suggesting the importance of whatever lies within. The box likely remained locked in most of the time, but now the lid remains wide open, as if the owner was forced to leave in a hurry and didn't have time to lock it. Perhaps the letter intercepted by the investigators was once stored here. The remaining contents shouldn't hold much weight as conclusive evidence, but you still get a strange feeling after reviewing them. In elegant penmanship, the letter reads, "In addition, I do happen to have some information on the subject of our last discussion. The materials and arcane formation required for human transmutation. The formations in these records likely originate from the Conrian art of chemia," I think chemia, but relevant documentation has not been well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions. As thanks for your past assistance, I've enclosed the records within this letter. But that does not mean I support your pursuit of this research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own. The idea that the dynamic of creator and creation could exist within the same species is cause for concern. Even with a talent like yours, I must urge you to proceed with caution. Oh, maybe he succeeded. Maybe he did make another albedo that got a mind of its own. The signature belongs to an unfamiliar name, one that also appears in the alchemy book nearby. You skim the preface and learn that the author is an old accomplished alchemist. The person is likely a friend from Albedo's academic circle, someone who owed Albedo a favor, but also urged him to refrain from conducting dangerous research.
Human transmutation?
Uh-huh.
Is Albedo seriously looking into that?
Yes.
Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
You bring it up. I wouldn't have brought it up. Doesn't look good, but this letter can't directly prove that Albedo did anything. Besides, a technique like that must be too dangerous to share with the public, right? That's why it wasn't brought up during the trial. This is such a beautiful shot, by the way. The darkness and the little sparkles from the side and us two just hanging out. Investigate. Underneath the book. This is the most sus one. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's hollow. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow. Almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Investigate underneath the desk. Uh-oh.
Wait. It's like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
You're right. There does appear to be a compartment added to one of the sides of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. Do I need to change? The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. I like the person saying this is investigate underneath the desk. The paper. Let's investigate it. This is the same paperclip thing as when we did it years ago. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. Festering desire. Remember? That's the name of the sword that we got from the first albedo event. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collides, the two repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in the alchemical experiment, the results of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the blank project. I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
Bob. The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests that Dragonspine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating a synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. 2 of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes, and a third appears to be in Dragonspine. Oh, really now? Are these the burial spots between Dawn Winery and Dragonspine? That's definitely one of them. This is in Dragonspine, and this might be the one that was seen first. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in that last location, or at the very least, what remains of one.
Huh.
We should go check.
Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location?
Well, it would be very funny if there wasn't.
Alright, that seems to be it for this place.
Sure.
We should go tell Jean what we found.
Wow. That was fun. That was really interesting. You know what's especially crazy? Oh, she's not home. Doroko. That's my ringtone. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. I'm getting a call. Yes? Hello?
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
I was gonna say, I love the implications that, you know, it's a character we've known for 4 years or whatever. And so investigating them is so much more fun than investigating some random dude you barely know. So this quest is like, it can only be this good because of the wait, which often frustrates me, the wait. But in situations like these, it's kind of fun. Yes, Venti, how's the investigation going? For anything? Yeah, a lot of stuff, man.
Alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
Yeah, well, not real, like, solid evidence guaranteed proof, but I see. So Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh? You share what you learned with Venti.
Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of RednasYo's creations, there might be no separating him from our past.
Sorry, you're probably going through a tunnel or something.
As we both know, RednasYo's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you found, let's just say, could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you.
I don't think the handwriting was faked, and the notes sounded like him too.
Then, it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
I don't know, but I want to. Yeah, I do. I actually trust him.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
I believe.
And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right?
I think, maybe it's just me, but doesn't it feel like they're trying to find a bigger reason than necessary? If you're just doing this stuff, if you're just trying to create, like, life, and it fails, you just get rid of the parts. Like, there's no crazy madness thought behind it, I feel.
Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, that must be it. Okay, now you're coping. Venti also thinks you're coping.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the fact.
Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him?
Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
We were on the way, but then we got ganked by the bent mice. Oh! You.
Wait.
Kill him.
Miles.
Kill him.
What's he doing here?
He's sus.
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
How much did you hear, Miles?
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
We should not let him out. He's gonna leak all of this. It's gonna be even more chaos. Miles, you...
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
No. Come back here. He's gonna run.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we
Yes,
were
he
saying,
did.
you?
Catch him.
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
I would jail this guy until the end of the investigation. I'm not kidding.
Well,
he's also
do us a
sleepwalking.
favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
This guy is being mind controlled. That's also why he's sleepwalking to random locations. He's just dumping all the data that he's gathering. This guy on a mission.
Oh, sure. You got it.
I'm just saying, guys, we should have jailed him. We should have jailed him.
That map we found in a hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked location.
I can't wait. I would love that. Investigate. Can I do that again? That is so crazy. I wonder if this will stay. I hope so. I hope it's not instanced, but you never know. Very cool feature, though. Oh, I thought there was more to investigate, but it's just the same table again. This one, I don't know, guys. This little teacup over here, it's got, I don't know. I'm sus of it. Boom. Meat chilling in Albedo's chair. Okay, I can leave now. Wait a minute. I wanted to talk to the guy. I'm going back up. I want to get every last bit of information I can get. Hey,
Since
bud.
you have Master Jean's permission, you're free to investigate the office anytime.
Anytime ever in the history of the world, ever? Then we got a deal, Wyatt. I'll kill you if you're lying. Bro, always on about killing everyone. I can't let that happen, buddy. Hey, I'm back out here. Okay, so now okay, I need to check instantly. Hey! Can't investigate, though. But you can go back here. Sorry, I just wanted to figure it out. I love seeing those little things. Dragon Spino. This song. This song. It's such a cute song. It feels like it's not really linked to the consequences of this place. Yet. Or maybe it is. You know what? Maybe it's all really positive. I feel like we're really worried. And like scared. What if it's all for the best? It's like beside the edge. So it would be here.
We should be getting close.
It got dug up already.
Oh, look over there. Something seems off.
Remember? This is how they used to bury like Dodoko bombs in like the first friend quest when Klee was in one. Carefully examine the ground. Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from its surroundings. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body, but the hole is completely empty, and the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this? Or some monster?
Weird.
That'd be crazy.
There's a hole, but no body.
Some big law troll just carrying around a corpse, that'd be wild and disgusting.
The argument is that albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies.
Yeah.
But this location is different from the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like the other places?
Right. If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? Yeah, good questions. You return to the Knights of Favonius, doubts swirling in your mind. It can only be sus. I understand. I agree as well. Oh. Wow, that was fast. I was allowed to put one step. Hey, Master Jean, you're back. Did you find anything? Well, mostly, like, weary. Scared.
But none of it helps Albedo's case.
Mm-mm. You tell Jean about your findings from Albedo's office. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and disappearances of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
Oh no. Jean, if the victims turn out to be MONDSTADT citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be open to the public. Okay, but MONDSTADT citizens, you would know if someone from MONDSTADT was missing, no? Do we have any death cases lately? And I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
Mm-hmm. The second trial was set up to take place in 2 days. I hope you can consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Yeah, that'll work. Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. Also, don't trust the guy. Don't trust the knight, Jean. He's been eavesdropping. There he is again! Look at him! Jean, you saw that. Please tell me you saw that. Jail him. Miles. I know! Jail him! Please, guys. Wait until 2 days later. It's over! Grandmaster Jean, you need to jail Miles. Now. The second trial is set to take place. Jean, you can't just yap like this. Watch this. Lisa? Never mind. Wait until 2 days later. I'm doing it in here. You know what? I'm doing it in Jean's office. I'm chilling in here. I do not care. Surely I can sit on the couch. Fine. I'll sit here then. And stare in your soul, Jean. I'm waiting for 2 days. Okay, so someone's on a mission to sabotage Albedo. Whomst would want to sabotage him? I do not know. The communications I thought were with Gold, but clearly, well, they were saying it was like an old student friend of his or something like that. And then, why is Miles so sus? We should investigate Miles.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
She's been standing there for 2 days. Girl is overworking, overthinking everything. I get it, Jean. Me too. Ah, you two. Let me know if you're ready, and we'll head out. I have something to take care of. I mean, I'm ready. All right, follow me. I don't know if there was anything I could have checked. Maybe I should have checked Albedo's like little office in Dragonspine. That would have been cool to see if there was anything there. This shot is so nice, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gunhildr, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dali will continue to serve as an assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Bonk bonk. See, I did a little hammer smack and they got to sit down. Where's Sucrose? I didn't see her, I think. Miss Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office.
Okay.
And were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains.
Miles, he's sitting there. Look at this sussman.
In addition,
he's a sussman,
the investigators were able to identify several MONDSTADT citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Okay, but they're not proven dead. This doesn't count.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased.
Okay.
Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
What?
The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Rosa, no! Don't backstab us, Rosa! Hanselman, male, 46 years old. Marital status, single. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. Diluc found is consistent with such an injury. Wow. Oh my god. Oh wait, that's the girl that loves Diluc. I thought it was gonna be, you know the three cannibal, cannibal maids in Diluc's thing? That'd be crazy if they were linked to this somehow. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Yes, it is. Darn it. Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
God, how do you even...
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment.
Right.
Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed?
Feels kind of obvious though, no?
In other words, he sacrificed the good people of MONDSTADT for his own gain. A truly vile act.
Yeah. Real if true. Big if true.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Donnarumma. Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
Donna from the Crush.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master D-Luke saw Mr. Albedo...
Wait a minute.
I was there too.
What were you doing, Donna? Donna? Everyone's sus.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine.
Okay.
I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master D-Luke.
Master D-Luke.
I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body.
Okay.
I was terrified the person
The
might
creepy
see
eyes.
me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master D-Luke in the first place.
Wait, how do those correlate? You were just stalking him. You weren't just camping in Dragonspine. You were stalking Master D-Luke.
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation.
Bro, yeah, okay. Well, maybe it's good for Master D-Luke then.
Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
You're not forgiven. I see. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. She's like, oh, Master D-Luke, I love you again. My cheeks are all rosy. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
Right.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in MONDSTADT. He has the skill, no question.
Baseless ass. He good, man. He could have done it. Like, I believe. A special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court. Oh, nice. We don't get thrown under a bus. Albedo is us. I'm sorry.
Wait, does she mean...
Yes, she does. The evidence we found in Albedo's office. The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, the most important of which is this map. It's a hand-drawn map with 3 crosses. Okay, I was gonna make a joke, 3 crosses. I was gonna say Ajax. Ajax is a Dutch football club. Child is also called Ajax. Everything's tying together. The real world is so much more intertwined with Genshin than we thought. This map was found in the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly unsurmountable. No. Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
Wait for your mind to be blown, lady. What I always have. I never killed a single person. Dude, this poor boy. This poor boy, if true.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Well, if it's the truth, lady, that's not nerve. Miss Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
She's so convinced. That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense, right? Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
He just needs a little bit of time. Something's happening, guys. The cogs are spinning. Clearly, that's why he's buying time. Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious, but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? Well, we tried to dig up that place. If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine. Which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found was Dragonspine, wasn't it? Rednas, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then, I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yes. Yes, I love the raw answers we keep having. Can you tell us what you found? Well, nothing. It was dug up, if there was something. You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found on Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was going to be someone to discover, or something to discover in the first place. Dragonspine looks so scenic, man.
Then, there must also have been a body.
There was nothing. I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? I mean, the third marked location has got to be something about this. The third marked location is Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There were also claw marks around the outside, but there was no body or any remains whatsoever. Let's read this one as well. The second marked location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where Diluc saw Albedo bury the body of an adult male. Diluc described nearly the same events as Beatrice, but there's no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. Diluc found teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of the events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get Diluc's attention. Although, not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. And then the third one. The first marketed location is near MONDSTADT. Beatrice saw Albedo use alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. Interpret this one. The human remains. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur belonged to a MONDSTADT citizen, and the witness accounts suggest that Albedo was the last person to come in contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean he's the killer? Associate this then. The first marked and the third marked. The differences between the marked locations. Albedo marked these three locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and some differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seem big enough, but unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the third location, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manners of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the third location has been there longer than the other two. But if the hole at the third location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? God. Dragonspine's ecosystem. Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Yo, mini Durin? Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Really now, have they? Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team, but in truth, he's a Kreidprinz, a synthetic human created by one of the five sinners, Gold, Rheindotter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that, if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well connected. Is that what it said? Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will towards humanity. He also seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Alright, associate the two then. Which brings us to encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo, and we weren't the only ones. Wait a second, someone who looks exactly like him. Submit. We know. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that, after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the third location. The hole was still there, with the dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. I'm getting like chills, man. Everything makes me emo all the time. I like this. Astute as ever. Rednas?
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect.
But that's not
Mr.
reason
albedo
enough, is it?
Suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
No, it does. Allow me to respond to Rednas' point. Please do, Albedo, my prince. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide those things at the 3 locations. What? There were indeed bodies at each locations, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine. Yeah, the fake albedo.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crime.
No, he's confessing to something else. You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Eula? She smiled. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region and eliminate me in secret. She believes, look at Eula, I don't know why, she's such a smile. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead, and buried the body on the mountain, the 3rd location marked on the map. Aha.
Actually, the traveler Amber, Bennett, and I were with Albedo that day.
Yo!
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on
That's
Dragonspine.
nuts.
After it ended, we all left the area.
Was this a different moment?
If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
He did say there was, or we did see in a little recap that there was more than one clone.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
And here comes the conclusion. This albedo clone killed them, and he buried the remains. The only thing he could do to honor them. He didn't want to probably stir up like some panic or something. I'm just turning it always a good way for albedo, because I'm albedo believer. Even though I lost 50-50 on him 3 times, I still am albedo believer. No, you're wrong.
After admitting to murder for the whole court.
That's so crazy.
You've clearly lost your mind.
No. If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. Cooker! The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in the clothes nearly identical to mine. So, someone happened to look exactly like you? Exactly like him? So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
Uh-huh.
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Quit being a wuss, dude.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone.
Can you
on
let him
Dragonspine.
finish? Hertha. Instead of making ham. Thank you. Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. Yup. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony. Let's go, D-Luke, Master D-Luke, I love you.
What?
I love you, Master D-Luke.
Everyone, I brought her.
Who's her? Who's her?
Wait, you...
What?
The person who just came in. Isn't that Hertha?
What? No. What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
Hertha, question mark? Dude, it's another one of these.
Hello to you too.
A calmer looking Hertha. As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it?
Wow.
Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up.
I don't remember if the original or the fake albedo did speak as well.
You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of MONDSTADT.
So this is the same this is the same thing as last time. It's still someone that wants to ruin albedo's like situation. Order in the court! Clap, clap. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon, Durin. That's so sick. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin in the battle, and, with help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not the true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. Oh shit! My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach. An unsuccessful iteration of the homunculus project. See, that's what I was trying to say the entire time, homunculus, but I mispronounced it.
Homunculus?
You're saying it different too!
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus?
Yes.
Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine.
What?
So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle.
She seems oddly calm. I don't know if that's real though.
You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery. But your impersonation has overstayed its welcome.
Who's the real one? I don't know.
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
I think it's pretty obvious. I've concluded this is also not the real Jean, by the way. No, it is. But surely the captain, like she would stay calm in all situations, which explains the one that got brought in is the real one, because she's just super calm. She's like collected, you know, knows it'll be fine. And this one's playing on emotions, which is like something I guess you would learn as a homunculus, I would say. The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter.
You're right.
How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago.
Uh-huh. You're right. It is.
Then how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body.
Yes.
The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Okay, but the real Hertha's a beast. Like, obviously this is the real one then. It has to be. This is such a sick shot as well. The light looks so nice, just shining on Albedo by himself now. Redemption.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
Yes, fake one.
I'd like to hear Miles answer first.
Yes, get his ass. Oh, I love her.
Huh?
Mylinho, you fake ass.
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented.
Oh, I love Hertha.
Confused.
I prefer this Hertha over any Hertha from any Hoyoverse.
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
Yes.
No, my head. It hurts.
I'm hurting. Fake. You even roleplay bad.
The scar is right here.
Dude. I love how it's drawn. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
I love these. I love this. This is actually so funny because I have a couple scars that I've always thought, I don't know why, I've definitely had these thoughts before where it's like, imagine there was a clone of you. How would you tell like your loved ones? How would you make them recognize you? And I always thought about scars. I have one on my hand right here and I'm like, dude, that's me. No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say, all spawns of Durin's life force have that ability. Really? That's right. Is that what happened with the Whopper flower too? It just like seeped into the Dragonspine floor, which has some of Durin's blood or whatever, and that's why it had that. A powerful life force. An appearance you can change at will. Yet, here you stand, Formless One, paralyzed to act, because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles best be one of them. He is. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet, their presence is what impedes them from taking action. What? The entirety of MONDSTATT's just imposters? Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm.
Yo!
Have it your way.
Have it your way. Do it. Whoa. No, he took out the dagger. Don't kill B.
Come on, let's go.
What? Yeah, okay. 3 of them, 4 of them. No way, there's so many. There's so many of them. She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
That is crazy. Give us a cutscene. Oh, he's dead already. Time to get moving. There's so many of them.
She just leaped across the room.
What? Show us then. Show us the leap. That would have been sick. There's just a dead man's foot there. It's time for the revolution. All units move out. Third company. Keep the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as a part of a alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master D-Luke picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. What a goat. I love D-Luke. Wow, that's quite an involved plan. Why are we just chill chatting now? Indeed. Follow me. Okay, then the intense battle music with people chasing is not for us then. Bro, the entire time. What? Oh my god. Yo.
How are there monsters in the city?
The guards were also fake. They're all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on MONDSTADT. And so, we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance on the battle to come. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where's our first step?
I got 1,000 pigs on my name ready for this moment right here. The top of the city wall. Alright, let's go. Dude, this is nuts. It's actually MONDSTADT protection. Mona! Wait, I have to. Optional objectives. Oh yeah, you can hold these. Go to the city center. No. I want to do all of this.
Master Gene, headquarters should be secure for now.
Let's go,
We
team.
responded in time and had
Mona's
enough
here,
manpower.
dude.
We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
This is crazy. Good. Our intel suggests that the monster from Dragonspine could be disguised as MONDSTADT citizens, so be sure to exercise caution. Oh no. Oh, and my divination revealed that there are no regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so as for those people, the aim is to subdue, not harm. Before you attack, make sure you figure out what they're dealing with.
Understood.
Alright. Wow. This is crazy. Why is MONDSTADT just being attacked? Girls. Ah, perfect time, Rednas. I was hoping you three could form a mobile unit to help respond to the various threats in the area. It's been a while, Rednas. I'm also here to help. Hey, Mona. Gene and I are also going to remain here to monitor the situation. We'll leave the other locations to you. Don't worry, my scry glass doesn't show the slightest chance of failure. Victory will be ours. Yes. This is sick. Alright. I wanna do these optional ones for sure. I mean, I don't think they're optional. Go to the angel share. I'll start on the left then. Bro, people are fighting over there. We just took 5k cryo. Hopefully you're not dying to a cryo slime. Knights, be careful, dude. I need to help them as well.
Albedo, honorary knight, and
hello.
Your floating companion.
My floating
Some
companion.
of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
I would have loved to be playing Albedo, but I never got him because you keep making me lose my 50-50. So now I have to not be RP, and I have to play D-Luke. Master D-Luke with the combo. Boom. I missed. Well, I didn't crit. How about Master Benti? Master Benti also was involved in this plan from the get-go. Everyone was.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
Yes, you could have.
I hope everyone's all right.
Brother,
We
believe in
really
yourself.
Appreciate the help.
No problem, buddy. I'm going to go get a drink now. There's so many! There's so many little interactions. We need to find them all. Oh, no. I will not let this happen. Let me chat with the fam. I should just be using my burst. What do you think? Yeet. Hey, buddy. You alright? Are you saved? I need to see them sheath their weapons, then I know they're saved. They're not even thanking me. Ungrateful. Listen, I don't drink, so I don't know where the road to the tavern is. Psych. Lise and Razor. Hello, boys. Ah, cutie, it's you. Here, take some. Oh.
It's you.
Hey, buddy. Great work, everyone. We're here to help. I get to play Lise.
You've been a
Boop.
naughty boy.
I've not been a naughty boy at all. I've been a really good boy, and I've been helping MONDSTADT this entire time. I get to play the team. I don't know how albedo works, because I never got him. I'm just mashing my E. Lise, super conduct.
You're in for a little
Oh,
shock.
this is insane combo, maybe. Because I'm like safe up here, and then I can do hold E. Boom. Wait. Albedo Lise actually insane combo, I think. Just because of that. They're gone. We've cleared them. Lise! Whew, it's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom. It's actually been forever since we last seen Lisa.
a lot before?
Oh, is this some Windbloom backstory? Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from the Spuntamad school. We know this, we did a little event where she got a skin. So you see, this time, I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
They both... Look at us! They both happen to be Electro as well. I never thought about that. You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Ah, well, it's good to move about every once in a while. Lisa, you speak in ways that I struggle with.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Bro, the city's looking absolutely decimated. I can't take a picture either. Oh, I should have brought Charlotte. I always forget. In these situations, bring Charlotte and then use the lens thing. And then this one. And then you can actually still take pictures. Yep, there you go for some crazy tech. I love seeing like the city in a mess. You know what I mean? What's the other ones? The city center and a residual area. Hey, Sucrose. Mr. Albedo, Rednas. Everything good here? All good. A few monsters made it to the city, but Master Diluc and Mr. Kaya helped me take care of them not long ago. Epic cutscene? The Dark Knight. You guys remember the Dark Knight? Oh, it's me. What's good? Oh no, more monsters. They're faster than I imagined. Huh? Don't tell me they've got a cavalry unit too. Okay, hill troll on horse, new. Talking isn't gonna get us anywhere. You're right, Master Diluc. Sorry, Master Diluc. Back to fighting then, Master Diluc. I missed. All clear. Wait for it. Sucrose, I keep pressing the wrong button. Master Diluc is kinda leaving you in the dust. Oh, this trash talking Kaya didn't see it. They work together really well though. Oh, there's more. To the city gates! Save them!
Where are all these monsters coming from?
Law Dog, I'm here.
Is cramping. Wait, I think that's Captain Kaya's voice.
Hey, buddies.
He's coming to help. Just hang in there.
It's Master Diluc's voice. Boom! Don't worry about it, lads. I've got your back. Fantastic job defending the place, you two. We'll take it from here. The bros! Oh, it's actually sick.
Captain Kaya, Swan is...
Hey, I'm fine. It's your leg we should be worried about.
Two more bros. This is the brotherhood over here. Swan, Lawrence, you should both get three out to church. Don't push yourselves. We'll take things out here.
But, Master Diluc, didn't you leave the Knights of Favonius?
Bro does not know he's the Dark Knight. Bro does not know for countless nights he's been sitting here defending this bridge. What? Knights are the only ones capable of defending this gate? It's fine. Master Diluc is just altruistic, as always. If a civilian is willing to help out, who are we to turn him away?
Understood. We're grateful for the support.
I was panicking.
Yeah, thanks a million. We'll be back soon.
No, you won't. Stay in there. Get healed. The boys. I have some spare time right now, so I was planning to make some potions to help with the people fighting. A sound plan? Remember to be careful. I know it's unlikely. If you encounter a situation you can't handle, retreat to somewhere safe. Don't worry about the front line. Understood? Bro, it's tense. Residential area. I want to go down there, and then we'll go up there finally. Official, the Prinzessin de Vertelhölung. Hey, get out of there.
Hold firm. Drag another wardrobe over here.
Save Parsley. Vile beasts, the Imenachreich shall not tolerate such transgression. Hey, Official.
Ah, that's the traveler's voice.
It is mine. Official doesn't have one. You arrive at the most opportune time, vassal. Sword at the ready. Yes, madam. Yes, ma'am, Official. This combo is crazy. Wait, actually, it's doing decent. Hello? Hello? It's working out over here. Lift me up. Prinzessin power. Have a seat. And I'm back. Thank you for letting me sit still. Sometimes you just need a rest, you know. Boom. Boom. Get him. Come into be. Hello, friends. You're safe. Fear not, the foul monsters have been cast into the void.
Mein Fräulein means to say that you should refrain from going out for the time being. We will continue to protect this area.
Yeah, what the bird says.
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. But, I've never seen a bird that can, talk.
Oh, it's a get him out. It's a whopper flower. Kill him.
Ah, no need to worry. I'm mein Fräulein's humble servant.
How he know it's the bird? The door's closed.
I'm not a danger to you.
Second of all, hasn't Fischl been around in MONDSTADT for 15 million years? How does he not know there's a speaking bird? Also, why Fischl hand blue? Fischl also fake, I think. She might be a smurf. You can trust him, I promise.
Oh, no, of course. I didn't mean it that way at all. I just misspoke.
This guy's sus. This Parsley guy, I don't believe. No matter. My vassals have unfinished duties, yes? Then go forth and smite these wretched beasts. The princess's blessing shall illuminate your path. Yes, Princessin. I love a little balloon Leyland path. How about Osmanthus wine? You got anything to say, Osmanthus? Osmanthus is just official silence as well? Brother. How about the door? Nope. One more seat? I'm getting a call. We keep going. Maybe we get Barbados plus the little assistant of Barbados, who knows is Barbados, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Barbatino? We'll just say the Hiller Trolls did it. We didn't destroy those bushes. That wasn't us. Barbato, I knew you would be here, my boy. Where's your assistant? I want to see him fight. I don't know what his official term is yet. Benti! Shoot, someone's coming. Help me, please, someone help me. It's us, buddy, it's fine.
Freak out, it's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's been a while since I dealt with something this big, it's going to be pretty exhausting. Barbato, come on. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble. He knows how to speak to him. That's just what I wanted to hear, yup.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
Hey, people can make new friends, we're not here, you know. Maybe they knew before us. Monsters started surging from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
Oh, right. Everything you bury in or around Dragonspine just gets absorbed by Durin. That's the simple conclusion, no? What the witness saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes, they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and bone. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then, he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. How about the one in Dragonspine then? Surely Durin absorbed that one. After we defeated that doppelganger Whopperflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me the story of a gardener. I remember. I'm glad. Then, you remember what I told you about Subject 2. In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed the Whopperflower into Subject 3. So, there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day. Yeah, that's what was being said. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So, you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Okay, so, not quite what I thought. I just thought, like, he had an aura that was so strong, he just, like, absorbed every little bit of, like, vitamin in the floor. You know what I mean? But he just influenced people to go dig him up and then absorb him anyway. Durin absorbed the felt creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his powers and had the ability to transform into their appearance. That is awful. His way of thinking as well. But if we knew this, I mean, maybe that's why he's trying to create another human as well, so that you can have like a good mindset and make Durin absorb that. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence, but those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange. Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under his influence would become violent, and thus, we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do we do?
I don't know, dude.
We can't go around hurting innocent people.
We tied them all up. That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help. We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate the thing, right? The thing. Yes, so if there are little secrets other people should know, my identity for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it. Oh. That was it? You just nodded, bro. Oh, okay. Look at this creeping over here. Look at it. Look at it. It's so intentional. Bring. Bring. Always the same song.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
Uh-huh. There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
Now this has become radio communication.
Requesting assistance at the side gate.
I thought this would be like through the wind. That's why I kind of screamed it.
Over now.
Whoa. It's long-distance wind communication.
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
I mean, come on. He is Barbados. It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With his blessing, we will succeed in defending our city. Mm-hmm. So Jean doesn't know. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
Paimon, you're not crouching. Everyone can hear that. You didn't have to broadcast that. That's what I'm saying.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Yes.
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness, Rednas, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot. This is cute interaction. Ah, right. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas. This is cool. Can we... But just take the wind currents. Just glide. Thanks, friend. May the animal Archon protect you. Cute. Hey. What is this place, even? What? I've got things covered here. This is like the front page, like the launcher thing. This angle, I like what they're doing with the camera work. It's neat. Sucrose finished some potions, perhaps. The front gate, 2 bros chilling on a bridge. 1 bro chilling on a bridge. I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Ah! Get back! Yo, Master D-Luke! Master D-Luke out here. Whew. That was a close one. I suppose things are in order, Master D-Luke. I appreciate the help. I love when they're being cute together. This is my favorite, when they're being cute. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in the way. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you would just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Guys, quit being like this. This is D-Luke's fault. I think Kaya's being nice. Alright, tell me, when did you notice something was off? The first trial? Ah, because of the fake Herta? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master D-Luke, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming! On second thought, best not to think about it. I love these two, actually. These are my favorite, man. Hey, boys. I love this move, and you know what? It's just been designed to clear this bridge, hasn't it? It is intentional. It is the perfect bridge width, and just knocks back Hilichurls. It's like he was designed to solo Hilichurls. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You think you can just spawn on my bridge like that? You're killing my vibe, Lawa Churl. Scream all you want, buddy. My D-Luke's stronger than this, I'll be honest. My D-Luke better than this trial D-Luke. Ow. Ow. D-Luke dies. Mission resets. Die. 80k. I would have done more. I'd argue I would have done more.
They're over there. D-Luke, Kaya.
They're fine. They're goats. If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure?
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe the city gate was the closest spot. Maintaining control of their main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So
Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Over here?
All under control. Don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. Talk shit. Why Albedo looks so tiny? Wait, what's going on? This depth thing is not working out for me right now. Albedo looks half the size of... We all look half the size of Guy and D-Luke. What? We look Paimon sized. We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Ha, believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I know, I love them. I love them. Thank you for trusting me and choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work, as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. I do love them. I was like, yeah, returning to MONDSTADT. There's no way it's that cool. Okay, it's the coolest thing ever, man. It's the best. Straight up the best. Prinzessin! Up the wall. To the middle. The boys. Saluting. Transform. No, I missed them. No, I missed these. I want to go there if I can. Bling. What? Oh, I didn't miss them maybe. This is cute, dude. Get close to the injured knights and use Barbara's elemental skill to heal them. Boys? Don't worry about it. I don't get to normal attack heal you. I'm sorry. I'm merely a normie. Yes, stand in my aura. Yes. I hope my E lasts forever, otherwise you're gonna have to wait 14 seconds for the next one. Get a double? Alright, it's awkward. Huffman Auto, you're gonna have to suffer for a little bit. Just give me a moment. I can do a dance, so na 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 na. Perfect. And there you go. Knights, how is it? Alright, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara.
Miss Barb, actual queen.
Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
Have you seen what Barb just did? You're not rushing back out the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
I respect that. Good take. Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There's others here who need to get back to the front lines, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Rosa. Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barb. That sounds like a good deal. You can count on me. I don't really know how all this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time, so I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Yes, it will be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barb? No, not at all. Did you need something? This is a flashback, but it didn't really get said. I can tell because it's kind of yellowed a little bit. I just want to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in MONDSTADT. Attacks and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So, the city is going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Favonius do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself. I promise. Oh, we got the bros and the sisters, and it's the cutest thing ever. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Grace! I did so many commissions for you, Grace, in my first year of Genshin. Of course, coming. Transition. I love what they've done here. This is actually the coolest. Mona. Ooh, Noelle. Did I miss Noelle as well, or do we get a Noelle moment now? Benny! No, don't stand there. The whole thing is gonna crash on you. You're so unlucky. Mika Schmidt! Amber! But Mika Schmidt, they're here! Prepare for battle! Mika Schmidt! On guard! Everyone! Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock! He sent that through his speaker. I mean, on guard! On guard! Monsters incoming! That's how he speaks. Looks like we've got 25 Hilichurls, 2 Blazing Axe Minichurls, and a bunch of different slimes. That's untakeable. Prepare elemental countermeasures! I need to work on my Mika Schmidt voice. This is such a cool shot as well! Is it not? I think it's the coolest thing. Out we go. Do I get to do more battling as them? Oh! What? Yo! Mika Schmidt plus Amber! It's time for physical Amber. Boom, boom. Not quite. Boom. Ow. I dodged, I thought. Okay, fine. Mika Schmidt, show us what you're made of, because this ain't cutting it right now. We're stuck on the walls. Mika Schmidt. Watch this. Into a big melt. 21k? Okay, never mind. Mika Schmidt. Drop down combo. Don't make him drop the slimes. Floating slime tech. Raining fire. Boom. I wish this applied something. Mika Schmidt deserves all the buffs in the world. Headshot and another one. Hey! You absolute animals. How did you rapid fire this again? How do you... It was like... Oh, you hold click a little longer? Hold click and then click. I don't remember how you machine gun Amber anymore. Well, thankfully they didn't make me too much of it. Real Hertha! Good to see you.
Hertha? Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
Nah, Note. Note has a crush, bro.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Yeah.
Well, after you
I didn't take notes.
Okay,
sorry.
told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead.
What?
And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Gene hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Notes? You silly goose. Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I can't do it anymore. Yeah. I can't. I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Really? Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Mika Schmeat, you cutie. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So, you didn't know Amber? Then it seems you did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps, and no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like Eula, alright. She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Alright, just some Eula complimenting, why not?
So, how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came back with the idea that she would disappear. Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear in the Knights of Favonia's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
3 days ago.
Over 6 months.
6 months! 6 months!
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Bro. Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Herta's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So, we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
Wait, how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
Well, there may be other moles already here.
There's an informant among our ranks.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
Well, if he was aware, it doesn't feel bad at all, so I understand like he was just chill the entire time. It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or we would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise, and my true identity got out. The public trust in me would be gone. You're saying this in the wind, by the way. You're not crouching down or looking at the floor. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Uh-huh. You almost believed, though, Paimon. Indeed. And I have to thank you for that, Rednas. You probably didn't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Me? But I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. Yeah, it would be natural. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek out the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. It is Subject 2. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. No, it's okay. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for MONDSTADT. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The honorary knight and Paimon will always be friends of MONDSTADT. We will never forget that.
Aww, that means a lot.
Yeah, it's cute. I love MONDSTADT. In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. No emotion on the face. It is us who should be thanking you, honorary knight. Guys, stop it.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
No. I want to go here. I stepped outside the courtroom, and this is the first thing I see. I'm not sure how much more I can take. I'm not brave enough.
Oh, I think you should give yourself more credit.
She's in shock.
You were
She's like,
brave enough to
what are you
sit
doing
through
here?
the trial despite the nature of the allegations. That takes strength.
True. Deacon Dahlia, I didn't see you there.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone.
Right.
At a time like this, 2 is much better than 1. So let me help.
Cute. Oh, thank you. I didn't think Miss Rosaria even remembered me.
Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most dedicated student.
Not really a compliment directly to her, but... Oh, yeah. So, after all this, I doubt Mr. Albedo's identity will be secret, huh? Not to the higher-ups, at least. She also knows?
As far as I know,
everyone knows.
He shared that information with close members of his order long before these events.
Yeah, okay, so everyone knows, but everyone acts like they don't know because they all, like, you know, they want to not break the promise of not telling anyone. Huh?
Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily.
Sorry. I guess I didn't expect Mr. Albedo to just reveal it like that.
I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth. I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. With the amount of things he's proven to MONDSTADT, I feel like most people wouldn't care anymore now. When Mr. Albedo told me in the library a few days ago, I was pretty shocked. But more than that, I was amazed. You only know a few days? Oh.
Not afraid?
No, I guess not. No, not afraid. I trust in knowledge and science, and I trust Mr. Albedo as a person. I just noticed, Deacon, there aren't any wind currents around us.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear.
You knew. He's Benty's friend. By the way, Benty is the animal Archon. Oh, huh? That's how it works? That could have been so embarrassing. Don't worry, it wasn't. We need to look if there's more spicy lore moments. No, my favorite little tree is dead. Oh, can we? Yes. Oh, it's so tiny though. Whee! I'm scouting around the area. I want to see if I can find some other people. Whee! There's no one here. Bro, how are things even burning over here? Oh, there is optional. Okay, cool. How do I know which one's the main one and which one are the tiny ones? MONDSTADT side gate. I didn't even know there were side objectives. I thought they were, I thought I was just lucky, like finding them randomly. Benny! Benny boy! And Vile.
Gotta say,
Benny!
I saw you on the side
Benny's
of the road.
here!
I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
That's mean.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that.
That was vile of you.
I was trying to run away, but
Oh,
I
okay.
just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
Bro.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Traveler, albedo, you're here.
Hey, Benny. It looks like this person could use some help. We'll search for a place to keep civilians out of danger. This area appears secure, so remain here in the meantime. We'll be back with an update.
Sounds like a plan.
Really? It was all highlighted as well. Okay, we need to find more people and bring them to Benny then. I guess that's our safe spot for now. Who's hanging around here? I have a marker, but... Oh! Diona! In front of the cat's tail. This is a safe space. We should bring him to the cat's tail. Hey, Diona. That's the update for sure. Ugh, these darn things are more annoying than disgusting booze hounds. Albedo, Rednas, if you're into anyone who needs a safe place, yep. To wait this out, feel free to send them to the cat's tail. I'll be here to watch over these things, or over things, so the tavern will be safe. Thank you, Diona. We'll be sure to do just that. Diona, lol champion. Okay, now we need to go back to Benny. Benny! I should have had Rosa in the party. She runs so fast during nighttime. Benny and Lady. I'm just about. Don't mind me. I'm using the wind currents made by the animal Archon on me. Hello? The cat's tail it is.
Albedo, Traveler, got an update for us?
Yes. You can take her to the cat's tail. Diona's sheltering people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
Alright, Chief. I recognize Benny's scars. It's the real Benny. It's not a whopper flower. Or it's not subject to or any of Durin's peripacies. You know, it'd be crazy to see Mini Durin here now with Bob. Bob and Mini Durin just show up. Oh, Lise and Razor still. They're still hanging out here. You guys been hanging out here for forever. You're still yapping about the same thing? You guys are little geese. The plaza. Okay, the plaza is the not main one. So this is Noelle. I'll go to Noelle then. I think this is the one that isn't, because I want to do all the side thingies too, obviously. Hello, Noelle. Yeah, Captain Albedo, honorary knight. Focus on the battle. We've got your back. It's true, you and your... whatever this weapon's name is. What is this? White Blind. Oh, I think this is actually not even a bad weapon for her. I think I used this on Ito. Dead. Yeah? You thought you could face me? 20k? Burst?
Ancient power.
Ancient power.
As a good
See,
knight should.
it's incredibly suspicious what he just mentioned. There's this charge attack. I haven't played Noah in so long. I used to actually kind of like playing Noah. She was one of my well-built characters back then. I'm doing no damage. I will just be albedo main. Come into B. He actually does a decent amount of damage, you know. Like 18k punches every now and then. Albedo, cool. Thanks for the help. That was over a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours. Hey, if you see anyone, send them to the cat's tail. Go to MONDSTADT's side gate. We've done it. We've achieved complete and total peace in MONDSTADT. We haven't seen Barb yet. I kind of wanted to go to Barb, but we're right here, so I might as well. Eula, Miss Eula. You okay?
It's all my fault. I knew Clea
Oh
was fast,
no.
but disappearing like this?
Oh
I only
no.
lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Clea.
Explain what?
Oh god. Oh no. Eula's banished.
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
So, we've heard about Clea. You're going to be sacrificed, and we're going to use your remains to try and make synthetical beings, alright? Alright, cool. We are providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you need to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda already heard what you said, so.
Yeah, just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of. I think this is kind of to be afraid of.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
Ay, ay, ay. I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Clea is right there.
Wait!
Fish blasting.
This way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Is she soloing it? Alright. Fighting first, conversation later. This is a cool pose, by the way. I like it.
She was right next to me.
Dude.
And the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Ow, this dude hurts. Clea is known for her speed, don't worry, she's a knight of her own right. She can protect herself. It's true. Oh, there you are. Clea's here to help. Yo, Clea, where do little bombs come from? Gets to the rescue, or kids fast on their feet. Clea to the rescue. That's cute.
Bombs. I see what you mean. She's not
How are
to be
you sending
underestimated.
these? Yo, someone is chopping wood over here. Come here, come here. Bait him into this. This is like the cannon comp. Yeah, run here, you won't. Oh, he's doing the laser. I see that Jumpty Dumpty. That was sick, Clea. Thank you.
Great undertaking.
Talk to Clea and Eula. Clea! Champion, we won! Great work, Clea. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
She's right. No problem. Just leave it to Clea. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Clea heard you went camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
She has elven ears. She hears what you're saying. That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
That's cute. That's really cute. It would be an honor. Clea will do her best. Return to the center of MONDSTADT. Okay. I'm going. Aw, no little air current for me to like blast my way there. Very quiet all of a sudden. I like what they did here with this rune decoration. I don't know how much effort it takes, but it adds a lot. I like it. Master Jean. Hello, Master Jean. Honorary knight here. Seems like the kind of quiet and peaceful music is back. That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How do we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back.
Hello. Everyone all right?
Amber?
Amber? Yep, right as rain. Oh, nice. We're back. Clea kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. What? That's amazing, Clea. Eula was lucky to have you. True. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Let's go, Mika Schmidt. Good to have you back safe and sound, and great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Uh-oh. Loose ends? Ah, Yes, of course. We can talk about it back at headquarters. Rednas and Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or to the church to get some rest. Want to come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes. Nice save. Where's Master Diluc? Ah, Master Benti. Hi everyone. Hey Benti. Benti, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way. Oh, well, wait, does that mean you saw me running for my life? No, apologies. Just forget I said anything. Just kidding, but you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat in the wind several times. Any notable information on the wind? Of course, I was out on the city wall for quite some time, heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger. Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child. Wow! One of her most perfect creations. It's obvious that he found the fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose in Durin's instinct to compete and survive, and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
Mm-hmm. That same feeling. It's close. Mini Durin, bring him in. Bob and Mini Durin now. Or we just get attacked by a huge dragon and that'd be fucking crazy. Phonia? Phonia? You're phony. Okay, well you're just like another puppet then. Ah, Miss Phonia, here to make your report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Right. Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
Sus. Oddly sus, Phonia. I see. If you don't mind me asking, why'd you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Oh, I thought it was the piano music I was on about to start. Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent a message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Durin's influence, and you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Catch her! Master Diluc? Oh, okay, it's fine. These two dudes can do it too. Nope. Nah, buddy. Nah. Don't move. No, yeah, okay. So over-exaggerated. Let's continue this discussion back at the headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. Oddly ominous thing to say. Bling! Restless as a child. Talk to Jean. Master Jean? Master Jean? Alright, the others are looking after Phonia. Please, tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over?
Uh-huh.
What do we do now?
Much more work. What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. I hope I'm saying that right. Ah, yes, that's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with the idea a few years ago. I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something. Really? This is sick.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
Yep, that's him right there. That's Varka. Varka's gotta be ripped. I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. Yeah, that's more like it, but then even more ripped. He's the type to crack a joke at every yes, that's what I was thinking. That's more what I was thinking. At every opportunity. So, whatever age that is, he's a dad. He's like a dad joke man. Indeed. Wait, this guy might be actually so cool. I can't wait. Anyway, the tripartite, I think I'm going to keep pronouncing it that way. Conference is a gathering of 3 parties. The Hexen Circle, the Animal Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and Church of Favonius. Yo! Really? Is this now? Is this today? Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Oh, this looks sick. I only just realized the art here. Bro, I love wizards. I love the pointy hats, man. I can't wait for this. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. And they are powerful, these mages. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages return and lend their aid to our nation. That's sick. Yes, and I now have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would. Of course. Rednas, please pass me the Dodo communication device. I knew it.
Huh?
It had to be.
Use that thing to call them?
That was our original way to contact Alice. Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it. Dodo, 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 go. Beep, beep. We're connected, I think. They're not picking up.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Barca? Hold on. That's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
What? Barca? No way. Grandmaster? Oops, I put in the wrong number. Sorry, Varka. You're probably busy now. What a tease!
On both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat. Yeah, I'd say so.
I can't wait for this guy. He's so cool, man. Yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
I love him. Let's wait. Dodo, 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 go.
Hey, he was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash.
Yeah, better that he doesn't. That was an intentional tease. That was a joke. Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. Hey, I took a picture of that the other day. That seems like a bit much. Hello? Doot, 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 doot.
Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
Hello, it's Barbados. Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
Girl, you're really gonna tease me like this? Fine, it's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun.
Alice again, dude.
What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
I love this. Oh man, I'm actually so excited. I can't wait. I want so much more of this, but they always tease with like 15 minutes of it, and then you need to wait another year. But the summer event, maybe the summer event. I can't wait. You still remember the tripartite conversion, right? What? The I forgot I pronounced it now. You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's Chalk. It's me, Aunt Alice. Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
That's it? You're just gonna solo it? I want to accomplish something unprecedented. Uh-oh.
How unprecedented? Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
Rhine-daughter? In terms of technique, no. But in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
You've piqued my interest.
Really?
I'll be right there.
Don't spawn as a cup of tea. Be right where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
You bait it every time you bait us, bro. Very cool, though. Very cool. But also, what the hell, man? Be you one time. Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very
It
cute.
has its own hat.
Oh, it's not your hat? I do like the hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Always has had that. Because when we made the archipelago, and she designed all that too, right?
Pleasure
It
to
made it
see
look so
you all
cute.
again. It's been a while.
Alice, you tease.
On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request.
She just does solos it. She does not care about the rest. She always just solos it.
I'm guessing you still need to prepare. Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
You're kidding.
Aw, that's nice of you.
You're kidding me. This is nuts.
I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
She's like even more this way than Lisa. Thank you, Aunt Alice. He's so happy and like smiling when he hears and sees her. Before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office. He's waiting for you there. What? What? Where Alice? Where Alice go? Oh my god. I can't believe this is happening. Before we set out someone you need to meet, head out to my office. Okay, I got you. You did so much for us this time, Lord Barbados. I don't even know how to thank you. Don't thank me at all, please. It makes it seem like I'm useless the rest of the time. well. Okay, not really, but kinda. You know that's not what I meant. An Archon has their own calculations. Who am I to question their wisdom? Okay, now you give me too much credit. I admit, I'm not the most, proactive Archon. There's not a whole lot of proactive Archons. Most aren't actually just passive. You have your own hard work to thank for this result. Oh, and our friends, Honorary Knight and Paimon, of course. ... Why are you dotting, Jean? Ah, worried about Albedo's plan? I can't help it. I have full confidence in his abilities. It's just an instinctual response. But in the end, if he sets his mind to something, I know he will succeed. I trust him. Ha, that's good to hear. Dude, I want to see if I can find Alice. Where's the long table? Alice? Probably not here. But it'd be cool. Alice would be here. I can't go there right now. I guess she's just nowhere to be found for a bit. Or real Alice is standing in the office. Alice! Alice, please. Moment of truth. Who shall it be? Knock, knock.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed?
Yes.
Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Somewhat? Mini Durin! It is him! No way! Wait, Bob too then? No way! Mini Durin, hey! Not so loud! Mini Durin! No way! No way! Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, but you floated away so fast. You were there? Yeah, I've been in MONDSTADT for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
No. Thanks. Mini Durin!
What brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games
The
this time
plan,
of year.
Paimon, the plan. I did sneak off to the festival for a bit. Even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people, I still had tons of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
Dude. I'm gonna replace the Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Wait.
Yo.
Didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Yeah, but real Durin also here. Sorry, I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human. It's crazy. Human transmutation. So you're Albedo's intended subject. Imagine he'd be playable. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
Dude. I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. Well, you'd be able to just go around more. I get that it's weird choice though. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to this name. I don't want to lose to the other Durin. Becoming human isn't as simple as just changing form. I know, Albedo talked to me a lot about that. He said Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive, almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like, if I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid to change. I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon, becoming human, both sound pretty meaningful to me. So, don't worry, no one's forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a
That's
huge
so cool!
project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
That's so cool. Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know. This has to be against the rules. But wasn't creating life against the rules in general? Isn't that why the Hydro Archon just got smacked? Because they were creating life. I don't know if this is considered the same though. Albedo told me he is the Kreide Prince, a synthetic human. And if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the whole world, alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in this world, I guess that makes us family.
Definitely. You've just got to trust one another.
That's cute.
Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hat Guy know about this?
I was gonna ask, is Hat Guy here? Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this, duty. He didn't try to stop me. He just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Mini Durin. Mini Durin. Mini Durin. Mini Durin. Well, your wings weren't flapping very nicely there. That's a nice shot of Mini Durin, my boy. Aww. I'm feeling a little nervous, but also kind of excited. It's a strange feeling. I've never felt anything like it. But don't worry, I can cope. I gotta be my best to stay in a good frame of mind, so Albedo's plan can succeed. I believe in you, Mini Durin, and maybe you will be called Middle Durin eventually. Go to the location indicated by Alice. So you were here. No, you're not. Lower. Oh. Yes, you are. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That makes sense. The long table. It did click, but indirectly, not because of the long table thing. Your party config cannot be changed during the Hex and Circles trial. Please choose a suitable party in advance. Recommended elements: Hydro and Cryo. Okay, I keep Benti, but I add Mona. Mona is so fitting for this, guys. Mona is so fitting. And Benti also so fitting.
This is destiny.
And then I still have Pyro with me. This is destiny. Dude, oh, you want to play chess? I suck at chess, Alice. This is crazy. I might just sit here and take pictures for the next 15 hours, so I'll see you in a while. This is so crazy, man. I can't get over this, finally. Okay.
Welcome, one and all.
Thank you.
Please, sit wherever you like.
Chessboard. The thing, obviously, instantly I think about is the gnosis, the gnosi. Do we get some gnosi background? So, no unspoken rules to be aware of. I don't want to unwillingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate.
Dude.
Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
Jean's scared. A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea.
Aw, next time.
So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
It makes so much sense that this is just where we would hang out. I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin in Dragonspine.
Oh?
Not even that shocked. And I'd also like to request some alchemical regions from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
This sounds so fun. I would love to do this. First will be the flesh of that immortal monster from the Marjavari. I have heard that a million times too.
Interesting.
Immortal.
What else?
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhindaughter.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left.
Why? You've been eating it?
Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
You may be right. Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away, or millennia, but the day will come. I've spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to MONDSTADT at less than half of his original strength, so there's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So, the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Klee and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course! It was even the home of one of M's children, the other Oh, I see.
I clicked. It was during that journey that I learned, with certainty, that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the Marjavari and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. A powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Uh-huh. Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating.
She's like, you know, she speaks like she knows she's so strong. She's just, everything just kind of funny. Everything's like, oh, dude, I love life.
In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
Tell me this happens this
That
quest.
said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is
Here's
one
the trial.
condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexencircle's trial.
Okay. I understand. I figured something like this might happen, and that's why I asked Rednas to come along. Wait, I'm joining you in this thing? You're not even gonna try to talk me into it? Oh, you need convincing. I thought you wanted to keep an eye on me. Who knows what sort of outlandish things I might attempt without someone to keep me in check. Fine, I'm not gonna argue with you. I look like a baby because this table is the height of my shoulders.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Yes. Aunt Alice has always loved the spectacle. Any chance to witness friends to come together and support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no?
I guess so.
Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
Really now? What? Why? Yeah, why?
The Hexencircle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure.
Why?
There's only room for 2 participants, I'm
She never
afraid.
helps, though.
No
She's a
more,
spectator.
No less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
But I'm partaking with 4 characters in my party.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. My mom will stay behind.
Sorry, Pamita.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then,
These
whenever
pieces,
you two are
dude.
ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
You're kidding. Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course. Let's do this. Are you ready, Rednas? Just about.
Then, my dear children,
This is
get
nuts.
ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Is Klee involved at all? Is it a Whoa! 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 Wait! We're tiny! What? That really felt for a moment like unknown god power. You know what I mean? It's certainly in keeping with Hexencircle modalities. Dude, we've been shrunken down to chess piece size.
Whoa, you're so tiny now.
Where you at, Paimon? Okay, Paimon. What is it? Well, Paimon's usually this size. Nothing. It's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual when I'm this size. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Oh, I don't like that audio. Aunt Alice? I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test?
This has to be like actual chaos.
I prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See?
I see.
Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal.
You know, why does she have red eye? Why did they try to make her look evil?
Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Here I am, picking my canon MONDSTAT comp instead of some broken chess game, king piece. Not the one who plays at all chess games. He's really losing health.
Think you can
Venti,
get away?
get him.
Shadows of fate.
Ow. Okay, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're putting down. Wait, where you speak now though? Or is that a burst line maybe? Easy dodge. Easy dodge. Not easy dodge. This is fun. How am I supposed to get rid of that? Oh, Kaya.
Witness my great undertaking.
Okay, it is burst voice lines.
Shadows of fate.
Friends, I have slowly but surely realized that I did not bring a fork. I did not bring a single bit of healing in my party, but that's okay. I think I'm strong enough.
Cool it.
Give me a couple
Feel
particles.
this ancient power.
It's all good. Albedo's giving me shields. Could just use another E. 200k! Alright, boom. Big burst damage time.
Let's play.
Do all of this. I have no on-field character. It will be Kaya.
Witness my great undertaking.
He's gonna do like the three-sized AoE at the end, no? No, guess not.
Don't get frostbite. Don't push your
Ow,
luck.
he did the thing. But Kaya has healing, so it doesn't matter if he takes damage.
Delved into destiny.
Somehow dodge that, or the shield took it. What is this shield now? He has low wheels! What is he doing? Can I kill these? No. Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to hide behind these. Come here then. Boonk. Silly goose. Silly gooseman. Boonk. Gotcha. Easiest trial of me life. Ye thought. Oh. Oh, the queen has shown now. Good day, queen. Must I fight all pawns too? Oh, I thought the queen would be like even stronger, but the queen seems a little less strong, perhaps. I know chess. This is the most fun game of chess I've played yet.
Feel this ancient power.
I'm all good. Ooh, albedo with the big damage. Oof, holy shit. That's not safe for me. That looked like one of those mini games. You know when you got to build your own domain? It looked like that a little bit. Deep blue. Oh, the king needs to die still? He's dead. Long live the king! The king is dead. Maybe we did something really consequential right now without knowing it. Maybe we actually killed some equivalent in real life.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
I'm fighting you? This one doesn't seem like Alice.
Well done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial.
Is this your mom?
Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear.
Uh-oh.
But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
That is such a meaningful sentence, no? Thank you, albedo. Huge flower diff. Hey! We're in the theater. I didn't see what he said, I'm sorry. Bloop, bloop, bloop. They're tiny. They're back. Oh no. And there I was thinking we had it all. The king. But also, the queen. Together. He looks pretty darn cool though, this king. They both look sick. She looks so majestic. Also, dude, the king looks sick. I love how this dude looks. He's so sick. Give me one moment, please. Oh, I let some resin expire. I understand why they're mad at me, actually. I made some chicken, which I will consume, if you don't mind. Also, since I love MONDSTADT, I'm gonna consume Once Upon a Time in MONDSTADT. Because this is MONDSTADT after all. I think I deserve it. Okay. Good luck then. I will try and keep attention. Barbala! I'm gonna die.
It begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard?
Bro is being so cryptic.
Freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run.
Okay.
So, in the spirit of Rhine-daughter,
yes,
I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me.
I can't wait for you guys to recap this for me in ways I can understand.
Gesture of kindness from me.
Try message. Is this the girl that Mona always hates? You honor us by presiding over this trial on Barblar.
You're always so
Frozen.
and delightful.
I thought I did. I thought I did freeze.
I do wish you'd take a leaf.
Did I not freeze?
Witness my great undertaking.
Hello? I'm dead. Maybe I was supposed to freeze both? I definitely hit freeze on the dude.
My great undertaking.
MC is dead. I'm eating an egg. Oh yeah, I cooked these eggs and I plan to never ever have to cook more eggs to revive me. Okay, well I was really focused on the fight and couldn't read half the stuff that was being said to me. So I will be trying to like understand it more eventually. Let us dance! Yes, my king! Are you like Navia was you? Or what? Oops! This dude's funny as hell. Bro just fell, was like, sorry, I thought I had it memorized. My bad then. Frozen. Okay, the queen needs to be frozen.
Delve into destiny.
Freeze.
I got her. Surely. Yes! It's the same mechanic as last time. That was sick. Kaya diff. This is actually such a giga Kaya diff so far. Ruining the show? I'm not ruining nothing, dude. You're attacking me, and you actually killed me one time.
Let me scribe.
Feel this ancient power.
Run, 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 run. I have very little health to my name. Frozen.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Dreary? She's standing up on a dude with a flamethrower. How can you call this dreary? Kill the queen. The queen is dead. Long live the queen. Me. Maybe he gets extra mad because I killed his wife. Okay, he was definitely a little bit mad. Okay, he's very mad. He's very mad. Oh god. You know what'd be really good this fight? Chop Suey. Because I keep sprinting to dodge a bunch of stuff because I don't know his moves. Benti?
Feel this ancient power.
Boom. Walpurgis game. Walpurgis. I don't know, it's a reference to something I don't know. Okay, so flip this chessboard then.
Yes, very well done.
We did it! There's more.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Hey Alice. Thanks.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Uh-oh.
Huh? You're leaving already?
Where are they all, little Dodoko?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you.
Thanks.
And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of
It
mine,
is her.
so she
It
knows
is her.
that
Okay, I remembered at
be
least.
my guest.
Duh, stop. She actually helped. She was in the fight.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
Goodbye, Barbaloth.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie?
In a Barbie world, life in plastic is fantastic. It's so fitting.
You'll have to forgive Barbaloth. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique.
I think so too. She's a role player.
But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual.
Well, that's good to know.
Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I.
Thanks, Alice.
Congratulations to you both.
See, why you have red eyes? You don't seem mean.
Back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first.
But wait. Alice, what the hell was she on about? You can only, if you flip the board and you can see the real truth. Because they keep mentioning that. Seeing the real truth. They don't know how to word it. I don't know how they worded it. But it was like, seeing the real, oh my, there's so much.
Great job! You made it all look so easy.
It was not easy, dude. The king was mad at the end.
Nice to have you back
the Mad
safe
King.
and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free, and we'll head to Dragonspine. So much is happening.
Dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Today too? Indeed. The sooner we deal with Durin, the better. No way that happens right now. Go to Dragonspine. The Gardener is what this one's called.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
There was so much more Hexen Circle than I thought. I thought people were saying there wouldn't be that much, but look at this. This is more Hexen Circle than I'm ever used to. Dragon Tooth 3, you know what that is? That's the heart right there. Because I used to gather it every single day of me life. Because I was making a Dragonspine Spear. The Dragonspine Spear, I was max refining it for my main DPS physical Rosa that carried me all the time at the start. And this beautiful little song is playing. It's crazy what happened today. I actually feel like there's so much that you can, I hope anyway, that there's so much you can like expand on. Everything they've said. It's probably so much more meaningful than the surface level. Want to climb into my hood? Aw, that's cute. Say yes, please.
Is it warm in there?
Yeah, it's super warm. It should take the edge off, and it might improve your mood, but I recommend finding... I don't know, he spoke too quick. Look, there's a tooth right there. I used to come here every time. No, I didn't get to pick it up. I have plenty of spare, and a max refined Dragonspine Spear. With the little tooth that falls every time. We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Crazy. Leave it to me. Mewtwo, stay on guard. Are we gonna get attacked? We're definitely gonna get attacked. We're gonna have to defend a bunch of waves. Whoa, that's like what we do with Abyssal Power. No fear? No nothing?
May Paimon ask a question?
I feel like he might need to be concentrated right now. Just a random thought. You may. Oh, he doesn't care.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
Right. From Alchemical's perspective, we're both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
He prefers knowledge. It's not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof, but then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, in that I'm the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace the Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. This is such a cool shot as well. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and the future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That is, primarily, what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants is a secondary consideration, but still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life, which the world cannot generate endogenously, is to cultivate the world itself. I hope I pronounced that well as well. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Anything that affects MONDSTADT, I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? He speaks complicated words, man. Well enough, thank you. This seemed incredibly easy so far. Finished. Really. My heart is starting to beat just because of this noise, like I can feel it.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
Uh-huh. The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good. There's gonna be a cutscene of it reviving.
What's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
They'll surely be cleansed. The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with his heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. If they end the quest before this concludes, that would be insane. I also hope it's not an NPC, and I want my dragon spine tooth. Thank you. Can I interact with this? Because you used to be able to. Question mark. The massive rock that once looked like a heart lost its power and descended into a solemn silence. Oh no, it won't be able to absorb any vitality like this. Ugh, let's just go report back to Orban. What? Have I never finished a world quest? Orban. Who? What? Orban. Whoops. That's kind of funny that I never finished a world quest relating to it, if that's what that is. Doom, doom, ding. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
Yeah, we did. A ton. MONDSTADT's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourself.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom star is gonna be this time.
Windbloom asked her.
Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I mean, the entirety of MONDSTADT. I mean, people not from MONDSTADT. I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. The gardener. The gardener has been completed. Hey, you got a spare seat for me over here? If you give me an apple, works. Okay, no seat. That's okay. I wouldn't dare go adventuring on an empty stomach. The amount of stuff that's happened today. I was worried that this MONDSTADT arc wouldn't be as big and like meaningful as it has been so far, just because we've been teased before, right? And it felt very inconsequential. This is wild. I love this.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin. Let's go check it out.
I can't picture this just being chill. Look, Timmy's not even here. But maybe it's because it's nighttime. Maybe Timmy in bed. Our little boy. I'm walking this. I need the scenic walk. I actually need a rest. I need a sip, actually. I need a drink. But pretty wild, hey. I'm glad I did the fights with MONDSTADT characters, though. That made them a bit more spicy. They were, like, more fun to do. Also, it just felt canon.
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
I heard. I was there. I was gonna ask if they have any different voice lines now with what's happening now, but they're still talking about Natland. I mean, Natland. Sorry, my bad. To be fair, I say MONDSTADT. I say MONDSTADT when I should probably be saying like MONDSTADT. MONDSTADT. But I do say Fontaine. I don't know how to pronounce Inazuma. I don't know. Or Sumeru. Okay, we've made it once again. And it's another little conscious shard of consciousness. I'm going in. Oh, the song. As you all know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of MONDSTADT have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that try to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. This is someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but whose keen insights played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. His words and songs have always had a way of lifting people's spirits, and they were a great support to us all. Benti! Let's give a round of applause to this year's Windbloom Star, Benti the Bard! Applause! Benti! Benti! Huh? No, wait, you're really gonna pick me? Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern? I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you'd like, you can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd. Haha, in that case, let me swap out the speech for a song. Everyone, the best bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away. Gather round and lend me your ears. Oh no. No. I'm alt F4ing and I'm changing the language just for this, maybe. Bring, bring. It's actually normal Windbloom. Happy cutscene? No way, there's something weird's about to happen. It can't be. See, albedo is standing up there. Life might be in the process of being created right now. I hereby exercise a prayer of formation. Mini Durin! Mini Durin, I believe in you, boy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, the music as well. The fireworks are just a distraction, guys. Ubiquitous earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Make speed, go! They're not realizing, are they? Or maybe they do. Oh, they do realize. Traverse the 18th worldly and the 20th passage. Oh, wow. I love seeing all our homies from the start, though. Emergent soul, enter the mortal realm. His office is being ruined. Elevate festering flesh into sacred blood and bone. Oh, sages. Witness my grand endeavor. Snap. Holy shit. Oh my god. This feels crazy. Yeah, guys, it's just firework. Don't worry about it. Good distraction, team. I love the colorful fireworks always. Nice song, Benti the Bard, and thank you for not speaking. You are a legend. How was it? Not bad, right? Okay, you spoke a little bit. Show the man. Show the man. Yo. Oh, what? 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 That's crazy! He is playable, he has to be, he has wings! It's like male Ganyu.
How did everything go?
We have to talk to him. Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal. No way.
So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Oh, but please be good guy, at least. Maybe he's corrupted, maybe he's evil, we just created another threat, man. Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Of course you're not gonna show him! Incredible work, albedo. I graciously accept the compliment. It really is remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Normal. Quite good. I did what I set out to do, and achieved a personal goal. I even think she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
Yeah. Reindotter. My master and mother, Gold, Reindotter. A long time ago, she sent me to MONDSTADT with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance, to find the truth of the world. I found a theory about what she meant, and in time, I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life. Hey, get a life, man. That makes sense. That makes sense. Find the truth to your world, I guess. That may be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So, for an artificial human, finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So
that makes so much sense. Well, but it's so much less consequential for the world, though.
They wanted your life for themselves.
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events has given me new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as the kinds of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something of a nightmare, but for me, it's part of my family life. I fear that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Sure. Well, I suppose we get it from my mother. She's highly unusual. There are still all kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds, and now I'm a gardener too. Oh, not the flower beds. It makes sense. The gardener, the flower beds, the sea of flowers every time. As long as you feel like you've gained something from the experience. Master never showed her face, but if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, that means she knows as well and gave her approval. Since devouring Nibirius, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, then I am truly happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring Nibirius? What's Nibirius?
So glad you're asking, Paimon. It's the true name of the ruler of life. Wait.
What?
Wait. Oh my god. Aunt Alice told me about it not too long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of life, all I truly know is Nibirius is not gone. Instead, because of Master's actions, she and Nibirius are now one. In any case, thank you so much for your help during this ordeal, and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course, that's what friends
What
are for.
the hell? Paimon took the words right out of my mouth. Hearing you say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment in my report to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
I want to go see Mini Durin. Thank you, I'll get going. Or I guess normal Durin now? What do we call him? Durin? Let us see Durin, I beggeth.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one.
They're always
it feels
special.
like we really made a difference.
They're always special.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Want to take a guess? It's gonna be the, God, what's the flower in our hair called again?
Fancy! You're back!
Well, couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom now, could I? What do you think of the Cecilia? Yeah, quite fitting. I like it. What was the reason again? The true feelings of a prodigal son, a sentiment as sweet and warm as the gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Rednas, give me your hand. Huh? The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. What? What is it? The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind, a secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you, so no need to open it right away. What do you mean?
A gift and a mystery.
What do you mean?
The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
They do. And I love mages. According to the sender, you're probably the only person who can make use of something like this, so I suppose it belongs with you. Alright, thanks. Well, all I did was deliver it. Although I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
You've helped a lot, Venti. Let me treat you to a drink.
Class, it's gonna be a fade to the sky, go to the sky, fade out, and a boy flying in front of the moon. Come on then. Really? I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word. Well, Varka also doing that. So much stuff happened. Ha, music to my ears. I'm so happy I could fly. It's like this festival's made for me or something. Yeah, crazy, huh? I think it is. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Here it is again. I want to see Mini Durin fly through the screen. I have such high faith that it's gonna happen. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. That has to be me. Through shadows so cold, he sought wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. Thus, wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light. Nah. Nah. Tell me the whole squad's still around, we can chat. It's not. They just faded out. They're gone. It's over. Paralogism. I still don't know how to pronounce it. The gardener has been completed though. Okay, I want to see if I can see anyone from the quest. This is nuts, man. The amount of stuff that happened, and I can feel... As I said before, obviously I'm not as familiar. I'm going to Mini Durin, I don't give a fuck. The amount of stuff that's happened, it's like, for me it means a lot already, but for people that are like, oh, you cheese balls. I was like, no way. Are you like Spider-Man on the roof? No. It probably means so much more. So I can't wait to hear the explanations or like guesses you have. Thanks, Wood. I am, in fact. I mean, bye. Look up! Oh, no. I thought it was hidden there. This is like super old meme. I remember this meme. This is like actually one of the first quests, wasn't it? I've never seen that thing. Bro, I actually thought Mini Durin was just on the ceiling like Spider-Man. That's what my excitement when I saw Look Up. I was like, there's no way that's real. I can't talk to anyone, can I? They're all gone. Aw, man. How about you two? Hear about the sky in Natland?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
Obviously, I couldn't ignore this place. We need to have both MONDSTADT and Dragonspine in the final shot. What a quest, man. I was very worried that people were building this up too much and that it would be like not as good as what people were making it out to be, because it's happened before, right? But this really exceeded all my expectations. I don't know if some people might say that it was actually, they didn't say that much. It was like, whatever, they just said superficial things we already knew from books. But for someone that follows it like a little bit more loosely, this was insane. This was so fun and so cool, and so many things happened that I'm sure you can like tie together with other stuff, like actual lore maniac, that it sounds really fun. So it's something that I'm probably gonna do on stream if you want to check that out at some point. Thank you for watching, and thank you for taking the time to comment or like or subscribe and explain to me what the hell I may have missed. This was incredibly fun. Hopefully you didn't mind me voicing the characters. I like playing in English so much more because it's just, you know, it just vibes more with me. And so my voice may have gone a bit tired. I tried to differentiate the characters a little bit, but you know, it's not that easy having very little experience with it. And I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because it was wild. I'll see you very soon. Characters came out, so we can go back to Fontaine as well and build some characters. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, lots of love. Bye bye.